Hello. First, before I begin, I'd like to give a big round of applause to Jim Cornelius. Thank you. And Arlene Goldsmith for her continuing strength and belief that NAC kids can, because we all can. Scoliosis, COPD, asthma, failure to thrive, a collapsed lung, a malrotation of the intestine, bronchomalacia, a leaky aortic valve, an over-dilated aortic valve are just some of the medical terms used to describe me. For a large portion of my life, I was defined by the medical terminologies. I had no real goals for myself because it seemed like making them were a waste of time. If I listened closely, I could hear the whispered conversations of doctors and nurses who had already given up on me. But something had changed when I came to NAC. Something extraordinary happened. I realized that I wasn't ready to give up on myself. Walking through the doors at NAC, I felt a renewed sense of hope. Hope, ladies and gentlemen, is a very powerful thing. It can provide children like me with dreams and goals that may have been beyond our reach. It can lift spirits and make miracles happen. Hope is what helped me change my thought pattern from impossible to possible. I now had a renewed sense of hope of what life could be. I knew there would still be challenges, and there have been plenty. However, with the love and support that encamped me, I now felt that the sky was the limit. I spent 9 years in foster care, 5 of which were spent outside of NAC. Even at that young age, I remember feeling like my opinions didn't matter, that I didn't deserve to have a voice of my own because all of the important decisions were being made for me. It wasn't until I went to NAC that I realized that I should have a say in what happens to me because, at the end of the day, it was my life. Foster care at NAC was different. My foster mom, who is now just mom, helped me to understand that there was more to life than living by how others defined me because of my disabilities. She taught me the power of forgiveness for things that are out of my control and instilled in me the power that I have to make important decisions for myself, especially when it came to my health. 2 years ago, I decided to have surgery, spinal fusion, to help correct the curvature of my spine. It was almost one of the toughest things I had to go through, and it took me a long time to recover. But through the support of my mom, NAC, and the medical team, I found the strength to get better. And with the help of programs like NAC's weekly drama therapy group, I slowly but surely built myself back to the strong-willed, outgoing young woman who stands before you today. It was a long journey. It was a long journey, but it would have been incredibly impossible without NAC and people like Arlene Goldsmith, Virginia Loveday, and everyone that is a part of the NAC family. In closing, New Alternatives for Children is more than just an agency for children with disabilities who have been placed in foster care. It is a place where you can go into the kitchen and play board games or be a part of a group of kids who have experienced some of your same struggles, or sit in the 11th floor conference room and listen to an original story by yours truly. And most of all, it is a place where you can feel like you are at home, surrounded by a family that is always laughing and smiling and accepting you for who you are. NAC is the place where dreams can be imagined and reached, where no matter what disability you have, you are awarded the same opportunities as anyone else and more. It is a place of love, hope, and courage. A place where you can always count on a smile the minute you walk through the entrance. And I do mean always. New Alternatives for Children says that NAC kids can. And well, I always said that I wanted to give a speech to an important crowd like this, so I think I am well on my way to being that NAC kid that can. Don't you think?
Enjoy it.